Alright guys, let's get it started. So the last video we did configure the both victim server. One is the latest version of the victim server, which is running on the FTP is U1222, and second is the Metaxploitable 2. So the Metaxploitable 2 is a downgrade version of the FTP which is running on there, and start from the Metaxploitable 2. Right, let's jump to on the practical. Okay, how to the enumerate and how to that the find the version detection, and then the find the vulnerabilities. All right, so I'm already I started my both machines. One is my victim server, is this Metaxploitable 2, and second is my Kali machine, and this one. And I'm try to the scan uh, by the Kali machine and find out what actually the version is there. And then after that, we find what actually the vulnerabilities on the particular person. All right. So now let's log in with the Kali machine. I'm just logging with the Kali and see. And let's first, first that check. Okay, my Kali machine is in my network or not. This is my machine IP address of the Kali. All right, and what about the victim machine? So victim machine, I don't know what actually the IP address. So I just try to find out what actually the IP address of the victim machine by the nmap. It's a depend on you. There is a two tool most of the use for the discover the network, right? See, because my victim server and my Kali machine is running on the same network. All right. So that's why I just want to the discover my network and find out okay how many IP addresses is there. All right. So one is a net discover, that's very famous, but this is a particular task perform the discovering at the network, right? And then nmap, and nmap is a very good tool. There is a various the option is there. All right, and I just only that the host discovery in this the network, right? So how do that discover the host of this the IP address, sorry, this host IP address or the server IP address? How to that? We just let me just let bit zoom. All right, fine. So you first back access super user, right? I'm just in the super user. All right, and now I just try to that nmap and help, right? And that nmap, there is a so many the option is there, right? So if you want to that the separate video about to the nmap, so you please comment below, so definitely I will record the separate video. All right, so and see, this is the option is a host discovery, and host discovery means which is used for this option, and this option is pn. The pn is what that treat all the hosts online, because is a find k how many hosts online in this particular network. All right, so how do that? You just simple, you first find out okay what actually your network id. So I just type to the nmap, or you can just first find what actually this your the network id. You can just hit enter and see, this is a route command is basically show the information about your gateway. And this gateway is my Kali machine, and my victim server is a both machine is connected with the same gateway. All right, so and this is the network id. So the network id is what 192.168.18 dot sorry 192.168.18.0, and this is my gateway id 192.168.18.1, right? This, so in your case it's a maybe is a different, in my case is a different, but you just find what actually the route and after that you just type to the nmap and then capital P and N, and then you just get that IP address of your the network. So the network ID is this one. So I'm used for the 0 because I'm start from the 0 till 254. Say to that nmap, hey nmap, you just find check in this the range of you know the network, and I find okay, how many IP addresses running on there. So I'm just use the CID as 24. And now I'm used for the one more option is there, NBB, the number of buffers, right? Which is check every step is follow the nmap and what actually the result, right? So that's it. And we just keep the wait and it's take time and see. say this is the discover the host, the port numbers, all right, on 192.168.40 45. So that is main for this confirmation. And now the question, how do you know? So and see, so that's use the virtual box NIC network interface card. So that's confirm. And now let me, I'm just copy this IP address. And now let's type to the nmap, and then we just type to the help command. All right. So first, I'm just scan, this IP address. You already know about the FTP is running on the 21, right? So this is the scanning technique. And the scanning technique, there is a various scanning technique. So I'm not cover all this scanning, but if you want to, so you please comment below. I will definitely record the separate video about the scanning technique, and these are the options. All right. So in the nmap, there is a one feature I love, that feature, right? That is a scripting. All right. So the scripting is most of try to enumeration, right? Upcoming video, definitely we work on the scripting and different type of tool which is used for the enumeration for the smb http, all right, and smtp, that is, but is also this available the script in the nmap. I will show you where is access the scripting, the different of the server. All right. So this one, today in this video I will try to FTP, the enumeration using the scripting, and that's call is ANSE, the Nmap script engine, ANSE. All right. So let's, this is the option is a scene scanning. I'm just start with the scanning, the scene scan, and then port specification with the pro, and then service version detections. All right. So now let's find out, then by the Nmap. So I'm use the small as, capital as for the sin scan, and I'm use version detection is capital V. All right, and now the port specification is 21. All right, and VV, which is verbose. I will just check out the result, the step by step, and then let's give that IP address of the server. So IP address of the server, I think so. Yeah, that's confirmed. So 192.168.18.45, and that's enter, and let's find out. All right, and see, there is information, okay, which is running on the FTP, and FTP version is BS FTPD at 2.3.4 version. I don't know what actually the, what kind of the vulnerability is there, but let's find, okay, what is actually the latest version of the FTP. All right. So you can easily Google it. All right. Let me show you. Wait. I'll start my Google, and we just try to find, what the current version of FTP or VSFTPD, right? And see that current version is what, 3.0.5. This is the release on 2021. That's confirmed. And now you just check it, this version and this version is a downgrade, this version, and this is the upgrade for the version. So I'm not sure, okay, this version is vulnerable, right? But I just try to find what type of vulnerability on this particular version, right? Try what, the FTP vs FTPD VO, the vulnerabilities, or you can so and see there's the information. Okay, 2.3.4 version is a backdoor command execution. So let's find out where is the scripting, all right, for the nmap, right? So the sim, so you just go to the var or this one, this path. So in the root is a usr and the share and map and the script. When you enter, so you just type to the ls and see there is all the scripting which is enumerate the service, or the, the servers, right? So now I'm work on FTP only. So let me try, okay, how many the option is available for FTP. So I'm just, and the grab FTP only, and see these are that option for the enumeration of the FTP, and this one, you know the script by using, by this nmap script engine. So I'm copy this one, and then I'm just type to the hey nmap, and this is my script. All right, and equals to, you can just give that script, VSFTP backdoor, and now particular port number you can just get that 21, and then IP address is 192.168 and 168. All right, 168 and what 168 and 18.45. Sorry for my bad. All right, and see, there's the information. The information show the nmap script engine, right? And then FTP VSFTP is a backdoor vulnerable, or the VSFTP version is 2.4 as backdoor. Means the vulnerable is an exploitable. All right, so let's find out the exploit. All right, for this particular version. All right, by I'm use the search exploit. I'm just type to that what search, you know, search exploit. All right, in the search exploit there is a various the option is there, right? And see, okay, how does this use as a exploit? You can just type to that directly the name of and then the version, and see, that's kind of thing. And if you are the result of the nmap, so you can just give that result of the nmap or the xml is automatically a start and show the search exploit. All right, this is a good tool, and is easily find the vulnerability and exploit, and also the path of the exploit. All right, so let's try. I'm just trying to that as search exploit and VSFTPD, right? And what 2.3.4, right? And I'm just hit enter and see, there's an information. First is you know this one, the exploit. If I'm just copied, and this one is a path also this available in your system, but I'm show you in a just type simple, right? And then go to that this and that's exploit tv and see, is the vector exploitation, so this information there. Or if you work on the meta exploit, so also there the meta exploitable, the exploit. And see, the meta exploit, all right, framework is available. This exploit, we'll just find out what is actually the exploit name, right? So I'm copy this one, and we just go to the, and then we just paste on it, right? Just paste on it, and then this is the offensive security, and this is a but exploit. Let me rapid 7. We just click on it. All right, and see 3.4 version. So let's try to exploit this the server, right? So how, you just MSF console, open the MSF console, just wait. All right, so start the your MSF console, and then you type to the use what exploit, and exploit is Unix, and FTP and VSFTPD. I think so, I'm correct. Let me, all right, that's good. We just hit enter, and we just check what the show option, and there is only the need what the IP address. So you just type to that what the IP address set r hosts and 192.168 and 18.45, right? And then we just run this exploit. All right, found shell, and let's ID. All right, I'm in the shell, the FTP. All right, so let's spawning the shell. So I'm just type to the bin and bash hyphen for the interact, and see root at the rate metaexploitable. Then I'm just type the who am I'm a root. I think so you understand how to the enumerate, and this is a downgrade version which is abused, right, by the backdoor exploitation. And The next video definitely we cover on the brute forcing attack on FTP, or we call as a password exploitation. And so thank you guys, and thank you for watching. And if you are like this video, you just please hit the like button and then subscribe also, because for your support. Any problem you face or any kind of that, please comment below to right. Definitely I will try to solve your problems and all. And thank you guys. See you in the next video.